Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Welcome to the story about God. Who is God? How is he on earth? How did he live? What does he do? All these kind of things. We begin. Since the beginning of time on earth, God was put on earth. He was floating in space and he saw earth and he saw the colors on earth and he saw the other planets, Jupiter, Mars, Uranus. He saw all the planets, and they were not that green. And he knew, God, that green would be grass, and that blue on the planet will be ocean. So he thought, I'm jumping in Earth. When God first was on Earth, he saw dinosaurs. He saw asteroids falling on dinosaurs, and dinosaurs will be destroyed. Were destroyed. Now, after that, God Himself, He started creating people. He's trying to build the planet full of people. So God created people. After that, the people looked like Him, because He was a man. So He would create men that looked like Him, with long hair, short hair, doesn't matter, long, short, skinny, fat. He wouldn't care as long as they were men, and He would create women for the men. So He would think these two will get a jiggy together, and they will fill the earth with little people, children, other names, and earth will keep getting bigger, and the population would rise, and there will be more citizens on each country on the face of the earth. After God created humans, He went up in the sky, and God would float in the sky. He would go from Brazil to China, from China to Bangkok, from Bangkok to Thailand, and He would float in the sky. Wherever He wanted to go, He would go. Whenever the people were praying to Him and His brain hurt Him and there were people in danger, He would go to that place and He would sit above the sky and He would hear people talking, what they were saying, what the conversations were, and who was right and who was wrong. And God would always choose the right person. After God chose the right person, He would stand up for the good people. So the good people needed more houses. He would go in the president's brains, and He would go in the politicians' brains and say to them, create more houses for people. God is sometimes angry. He is also an earthquake. He's also that man in the sky that you hear in that sound. That is also God. God is also rain. God is also lightning. God is also wind. Now, the lightning is very hard for God, because then He has to see the sky light up and He's floating in the sky. Now, when you're floating in the sky and you have 80 lightnings in the sky, then you can't float in the sky very well, because there's a lot of light in the sky. The flooding is also from God. God has the power to rain 30 days, 60 days, 80 days. That's His power. His best power is raining 80 days and flooding a country. And His best power is creating an earthquake. His record for an earthquake, that people He killed, was 52,000 people. That was His record for the earthquake. God is also a tornado, a whirling wind created from only a breeze. It begins to breeze, and then it begins harder to wind, more wind, and He turns into a tornado. God is not fire. Fire is created by a human. God can only turn off the fire with rain. So when there's a lot of rain and there are people in danger and people are praying to God, give us rain, God, when He hears your prayers, He will give you rain to rescue you. God is created for people. God is created out of human. Now, we don't know, is God born? That is a very hard question. God has always been alone. It's His journey. It's His journey through earth, and He will sit here till the end of time. And there will be never an end of time, because earth will never vanish. So God, you can say, will be here over 10 million years, 100 million years. He will stand. God never ages. He never gets old. He never eats a lot of food. He stays the same weight. This is God. I thank you. You had fun, we had fun, you had fun.